We might. It's fine. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
We've got a minion.
I don't know if it's...
I think you should do whatever.
Where are you kids?
Well, Pashapa.
The
keys?
Karen, hi.
all-
Came to say hello. I want to go visit my
Oi.
daughters.
She'll watch the chords over the
We should go look inside. We can use it.
We might.
I mean, honestly, I don't know. It's all mixed together. But I mean,
Oh, it's so nice here, and it's nice. It's
confined.
It is. I know. We don't have to watch the fishermen go by.
Do we want to see the ceremony?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I. Oh yes. I thought one in my pocket. I just it's my pocket.
I don't know.
We spend plenty of time at Temple Beth.
We'll sit behind you guys.
Okay.
we want this one. Sorry. So is this okay? Wait, yes?
Rabbi Karen, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. A little warmer this week, huh?
Shabbat Shalom, Mark. I love that. That was like a twofer.
Oh yeah, the two part?
This way I can keep an eye on the place.
Oh yeah. Sam, did you meet our boys?
Yeah,
Okay.
I introduced them. Re-meet because they went to they were at synagogue together. Is your mic on? I think it is. Here we go. Ready?
Keep welcoming in Shabbat with song, with our voices. It's good to be able to see and hear one another. Again, page 24. We'll take this time to transition into Shabbat to welcome in the Shabbat messengers or Shabbat angels of peace. Page 24 with Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachi Hasharet, Malachi הקדוש ברוך הוא בואכם לשלום מלאכי השלום מלאכי עליון מלך מלאכי המלאכים
Shabbat Shalom. Good to see you here. Welcome if you are joining us on our live stream. For those of you who are here, if we're looking up, that's the camera there, so that's why. And if you're here in person or if you're at home, you might notice some different background behind us. We decided now that we no longer have to spread out so much. We don't need our Shabbat on the lot. We are back in our courtyard. As Selena said, we're kind of taking more steps closer to our building, but it is a beautiful night here in our temple courtyard. Again, you can hear the birds chirping. We are surrounded by this outdoor sanctuary, and it is a blessing to welcome in Shabbat together. We intentionally set up extra chairs in case you want to spread out more, but please do what is comfortable for you. Our building is open if you need the restroom or water or anything like that. We hope you'll add your voices tonight. We are going to bring in the light of Shabbat. Linda Holliner, our president of Sisterhood, we invite to light our candles. We're on pages 2 and 3.
As these Shabbat candles give light. Oh, is that what you want? Okay. As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light.
No, you just squeeze it. Just squeeze it.
Oops. Yes. Okay. The Baruch Atah. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech hahalom asher kiddushanu b'mitzvatov v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat.
I would invite you to read with me in the English on page 9. There are days when we seek things for ourselves and measure failure by what we do not gain. On Shabbat, we seek not to acquire, but to share. There are days when we exploit nature as if it were a horn of plenty that can never be exhausted. On Shabbat, we stand in wonder before the mystery of creation. There are days when we act as if we cared nothing for the rights of others. On Shabbat, we remember that justice is our duty and a better world our goal. So we embrace Shabbat, day of rest, day of wonder, day of peace. If you read the fine print of your weekly email, you saw that we're not going to be giving a formal Devar Torah or sermon tonight. We've got a deeper Torah study tomorrow morning. But this Shabbat, we really invite you to take this time to reflect on our blessings, to appreciate the holiness of this time. And we'll be weaving in a few extra creative blessings to speak to this theme. We're going to continue on page 13. And again, it is customary to recite psalms at the beginning of the Shabbat service, what we call Kabbalah Shabbat, welcoming Shabbat, recognizing again the wonders of nature and creation. We'll join in Psalm 96, Sing unto God a new song, a melody we've been starting to introduce. Shiru l'Adonai shir chadash, shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz, shiru l'Adonai baruch shemo, vasu miyom leyom yeshuato. Shiru l'Adonai shir chadash, shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz, shiru l'Adonai baruch shemo, vasu miyom leyom yeshuato. Sapru v'goyim kevodo, b'chol ha'amim niflotav, ki gadol Adonai u'mehulal me'od, torahu al kol Elohim. Shiru l'Adonai shir chadash, shiru l'Adonai kol ha'aretz, shiru l'Adonai baruch shemo, vasu miyom leyom yeshuato. Shiru l'Adonai shir chadash, shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz, shiru l'Adonai baruch shemo, vasu miyom leyom yeshuato. Ki kol Elohim hamim elilim, v'Adonai shamayim asah, hod v'hadar lefanav, oz v'tiferet b'mikdasho. Shiru l'Adonai shir chadash, shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz, shiru l'Adonai baruch shemo, vasu miyom leyom yeshuato. Shiru l'Adonai shir chadash, shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz, shiru l'Adonai baruch shemo, vasu miyom leyom yeshuato. And on page 20, we join in welcoming the Shabbat bride, the face of Shabbat. We'll join in verses 1, 2, 5, and 9. And on that last verse, if you're comfortable, you can rise and face our outdoors. Bring in Shabbat. If you're at home, hope you're bringing in Shabbat wherever you are. Lecha dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat yekavela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat yekavela. Shamur zachor b'dibur echad, yishmi'anu el ha'meyuchad. Adonai echad, u'shemo echad, v'shem tiferet v'litila. Lecha dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat v'kavela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat v'kavela. Likrat Shabbat לכו ונלכה, כי מקום המלאכה, מראש מקדם מסוכה. זאת מעשה במחשבה תחילה, לך דודי לקראת כלה, בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, Shabbat tekavela. Hitoreri, hitoreri, Shabbat. Just invite you to take a moment to notice greeting one another. We'll have time to talk after, but if you just want to look around, notice one another's face, wave to those on our live stream. And again, just taking this moment to appreciate being here and back together. Continue with our call to prayer, page 28.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Vaed. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Vaed.
As we turn to page 30 for our prayer for creation, in the words of Rabbi Nachman of Bratslav, grant me the ability to be alone. May it be my custom to go outdoors each day among the trees and grass, among all growing things. And there may I be alone and enter into prayer to talk with the one to whom I belong. This prayer recognizes the changes of time, night into day, and day again into night. We'll continue in the Hebrew 9 lines down and add these English words as well. Roll into dark, roll into light, night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light, night becomes day, day turns to night. Mo'eyom v'layla, kolelo mipnei choshech, kolelo mipnei choshech, v'choshech mipnei or. Roll into dark, roll into night, night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light, night becomes day, day turns to night. Mo'eyom v'layla, kolelo mipnei choshech, kolelo mipnei choshech, v'choshech mipnei or. Roll into dark, roll into light, night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light, night becomes day, day turns to night. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'ma'ariv ha'ravim. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Join in Shema, page 34, recognizing God's oneness and unity flowing through all of us.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch
page 36. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levacha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol meodecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha ושיננתם לפניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם מאוד על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם. Amen. We'll continue on page 40 with Yichamocha. It is the Shabbat of Juneteenth because in their Hebrew counting, of course, the day begins in the evening. We'll be sharing a little bit more about what the significance of this day in American history tomorrow, but especially as we sing Michamocha, we recognize the importance of all celebrating freedom. And we're going to add the words of Michamocha to the same nigu and the same melody that we started our service with.
Michamocha ba'elim Adonai, Michamocha nedar b'kodesh, Torah tehilot osef eleh, Torah tehilot osef eleh, malechutecha
Yaakov, ugalo miyad chazak mimenu, Baruch atah Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael. As we prepare to pray our prayer of shelter and safety, Hashkivenu, on page 42, share with you this meditation called Umbrella of Blessings, God of mystery, God of wonder. Your word is an umbrella of blessing. Your wisdom a canopy of holiness and light, a shelter of awe and wonder. Ancient One, your blessings protect the strong and lift the humble, guard the joyous and support grieving, guide the hopeful and raise the downcast. Your tent is the arch of the heavens, your drape is the firmament of the sky. Your blessings quench our thirst, fill our hearts, bring hope and healing. Blessed are you, Ancient One, you cover our lives with an umbrella of blessings.
Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leShalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leShalom, v'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Lord, Shalom, me'ata
Page 44. Celebrate the gift of Shabbat each week.
V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et haShabbat la'asot et haShabbat לדורותם ברית עולם ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת שבת ויהי נפש שבת שבת ויהי נפש שבת שבת ויהי נפש שבת שבת ויהי נפש.
We move into our central prayer of the service, page 46. If you're able, I invite you to rise, body or in spirit. We'll begin with these opening words, asking God to give us the ability to find our words, and we'll begin together, and then invite you to take your own time to reflect on the blessings that you would like.
Avotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei Hakol, V'zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imahot, U'mevii Geulah livnei bneihem, Leman shemo be'ahava, Melech Ozer u'Moshia u'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'Ezras Sarah, Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayeh hakol atah Rav le'Hoshia, Morid atah, Mechalkel chayim b'chesed, Mechayeh hakol berachamim rabim, Somech noflim ve'ofech olim, Umatir asurim, Umekayem emunato, Lishenei afar, Michamocha ba'al gevurot, Umido melach, Melech nimid umechayeh, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'nemonata l'chayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayeh hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, U'kdoshim b'chol yom yehalelucha selah, Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el hakadosh.
Blessed are you, Adonai, the holy God. Take a moment for your silent prayer and feel free to be seated when you're ready. Page 59. Welcome to join with me. God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words, for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth, which day by day sustains us. For all these and more, we offer thanks. Baruch atah Adonai, Hatov Shimcha Ulecha Na'em Lehodot. We'll come back together on page 60 with our prayer for peace.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki atam melech adon lechol hashalom. Ki atam melech adon
hear the beginning of this week's Torah portion, Chukat, we hear of the death of Miriam, and immediately after her death, the Israelites find themselves without water. And Jewish tradition links the life of Miriam with the well of water that accompanied the Israelites through the wilderness, and so when she died, the water dried up. And the rabbis went on to say that in her life, this was not just a regular well, but a special well that also symbolized Torah and healing. And the rabbi said that on Shabbat, Miriam's well had special healing powers, that the waters would fill up, kind of like that double portion of manna on Shabbat, and that those who drank from it were healed and spiritually sustained. So as we think about Miriam's well and living waters, I offer these words before our prayer for healing, Mishaberach. Let the well of living waters flow through me from the source, from ancient pools of holiness and light, ancient pools that sustain the body and soothe the heart. Let me know wholeness, healing, and peace once again. You can find Mishaberach on page 253. We take this moment to pray for loved ones who are ill. We are especially thinking of these members of our community: Colin Monroe, Jerry Seligman, Mary Lou Hole, Janet Watson, Paul Robillard, Elizabeth Hill, Kelso Silva, Enrico Mascaro, Deborah Booker, Dick Feibelman, Amy Seif, Robert Bloom, Annalie Stone, Bernard Tarr, Benjamin Horowitz, Bradley Dichter, Matteo Goldman, Judy Cook, Fruma Batarov, Jacob Visonia, Dan Ruggiero, Toby Weiner, Svetlana Rabinovich, Dalia Harel, Esya Rashovskaya, Amy Fasper Kurtz, Eileen Arnone, Charles Atkins, Marilyn Breyer, Jean Sands. For those who are here, if there are any other names you'd like to mention.
Shabbat Shalom. The blessing of Shabbat is that it's 25 hours, and so our Shabbat observance and celebration continues tomorrow morning here. And let's see, 10 a.m. and it's a community service. The Chevra, everyone's part of the Chevra tomorrow, so come and join. There's going to be members of the congregation participating, and it should be a lovely morning. For those who are in Talmud, our last Talmud class before the little summer break this Thursday at noon, and the most important thing is read your shofar, because that's where all the information is. So before we turn to our concluding prayers, we're also going to take just a moment to recognize and celebrate those who are celebrating a June birthday. So we're going to invite you forward.
We've not been able to do this in person for a while,
Oh,
so,
boy.
and if you're at home, if you have a June birthday, hope you'll join us in this blessing.
Good. This is a good place to be. All right. Well,
Just us?
here maybe there are others online. Certainly, I know we have other June birthdays in the congregation, so they're with us in spirit. But Meryl and Brenda, what a joy to be able to celebrate with you. And this is one of the best times of the year, to be born in the month of Sivan Tammuz, which is kind of the Hebrew months, the season of giving of Torah, also the season of the warmth and the light and the brightness. And we wish you all of those things in blessing, warmth and light and brightness, because you and your fellow June birthday celebrants give that to us. So we wish you a mazel tov for a year of health and goodness. And let's join together as we offer Shehechianu for reaching this another year, for being right here, right now. So let's join with Brenda and Meryl and all of our June birthdays. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, soul of the universe, who keeps us alive, sustains us, and enables us to reach joyous occasions. Mazel tov.
Thank you.
Mazel tov, happy birthday, Yom Huledet Sameach. And tomorrow morning, I don't know if you mentioned this, we're going to be reading Torah as well. And we
Thank
are
you.
planning, as of now, to be right here. If it appears to be too hot or humid in the morning, we will move into the sanctuary. So, but right now the forecast looks good. We are in New England, you never know. So we'll move Motzi or Kiddush tonight. Step at a time, we will get there. We do want to just say a special welcome to a student of ours from that when we were serving Peninsula Temple Beth in San Mateo, California, Sam Manyak, who is now living in the Boston area. He didn't come all the way out from California to see his old rabbis, but studying in Boston. So welcome, Sam. We're so excited you're here. It's always nice to be reunited with one's students. So I think Itanya and I were too small at the time to even remember Sam. So yeah, we're excited. Okay, we're going to move into Aleinu L'Shabeach, page 282, and we rise.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'Adon hakol, l'tegidu l'yoseh breshit, shelo asanu kigoyei ha'aratzot, velo samanu kemishpechot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, v'gor aleinu kechol hamonam, v'anachnu korim, u'mishtachavim u'modim, lifnei melech malchei hamlachim, hakadosh baruch hu, v'ne'emar v'haya Adonai, lemelech al kol ha'aretz, bayom hahu, yeh Adonai echad, u'shemo As we prepare to say Mourner's Kaddish, turn to the poetry, the words of the medieval Spanish poet Yehuda Halevi, page 290. It is a fearful thing to love what death can touch. A fearful thing to love, hope, dream, to be. To be and oh, to lose. A thing for fools this, and a holy thing to love. For your life has lived in me, your laugh once lifted me. Your word was a gift to me. To remember this brings a painful joy. 'Tis a human thing to love, a holy thing to love what death has touched. We're in the period of Shloshim for Mitchell Seelig, uncle of Abby Hornstein, and it is the yahrzeit in the Shabbat of Michael Aronson, Harriet Bain, Ruth Jane Blumenthal, Norma Bordow, Diane Luboff, Herbert Citron, Ruth Mendoza Doris, Judith Glazer, Rita Perel, Harold Reinstein, Bernice Rubin, Frida Schramm, Shirley St. Amour, Max Stryer, Claire Weiner, Mark Weinstein, Abraham Atlas, and Aaron Stein. And if you're remembering someone this Shabbat here at the congregation or at home, I invite you to share your loved one's name at this time.
Greg Steltenpole.
Leah Ba Shabbat Pinchasko B'chaya.
Robert Francis Costello.
Say Zichronam Livracha, may their memories be for a blessing, and on page 294, we praise God's name. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shmei rabbah, ve'alma divrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, v'agalal v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi shmei rabbah mevarach le'olam lo me'almaya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yitalel v'yitalal, shmei kudsha b'richu, le'ela mikol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'rumav, Uyaseh shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. V'imru. Amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn and comfort to all who are bereaved among us. We say Amen.
Amen. Forgot to mention that next Friday night, Batya, Illinois will be joining for our service and adding her voice. She's the end of her rabbinic education internship with us, but she will be back for High Holy Days, so we're excited about that. But yes, Batya will be joining us next Friday.
Michael McLaughlin.
Yes, as we plan to have all of us back for
Yeah, right.
for this High Holidays. Yes, we're going to end with those last words on page 294. We know we sang this melody last week, but this melody
All
does
the way
come
to
out of
San
Peninsula
Mateo.
Temple Beth and San Mateo, cantorial soloist Alon Jagoda. So we want to give Sam something familiar. So.
Shalom, Iroma, Oseh Shalom, Iroma, Uyaseh Shalom, Uyaseh
Shalom. You're welcome to return Cedarim here. If you've not seen our new classrooms set up for Shalom Corner, you're welcome to go take a peek. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.